you. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to another stream. It is me, Kaara, Crow Mom. How's it going? How was everybody's rest of their Monday and Tuesday? It's Wednesday. We're getting there. We're all very excited. Can't wait. Um, Anyways, hi everybody. To anybody who's new watching, I'm Kaara. Nice to meet ya. It's just me in our duo channel because my dear little bunny sister Fiah is under the weather. She just finished her surgery yesterday, and to everybody who is asking, everything went smoothly, no issues. She said it was actually pretty fast, roughly around, I think, 40-ish minutes long, to go in there, get the freezing, and get her teeth pulled out. She's on some painkillers right now, but otherwise feeling oh well. No, nothing bad to report. Everything's going well. She's okay. The little dear bunny is okay. Likely bodes well for her coming back on Monday. So, fingers crossed. But hi, everybody. Hi. All right. When did we ask about her? Wow, cool. Thanks, Alex. But yes, hi. I don't know if anybody saw, so we got a poll up on YouTube, and there's also the poll in Discord for those on Twitch. I tried looking everywhere, and I could not find the option to do the poll, and that might be because we're not affiliates, so I wouldn't be surprised about that. But regardless, we have the polls up, and I'm letting everybody go ahead and vote for whatever they'd like. I'm keeping an eye on all of the votes. I'm going to be going by the one that gets the most votes. Which right now we're kind of tied, I believe. Yeah, I believe she'll make a full recovery, no problem. She's doing a lot better today. Yesterday she was in some pain. I think she said she's feeling some pain now. But all in all, like, it was a pretty easy, quick surgery, in and out. Nothing to worry about. She was worrying about nothing, essentially. Her words, not mine. And so yeah, that Fiah's doing good. And yes, thank you for pointing out, 900 subs. I know, it's crazy. Thank you guys. Man, what a time to be alive, you know? So exciting. We have 900 subs. So just to explain the games on the poll, we have Planet Coaster, which we played last time. I'm good to do more of that, but I'm also totally up to play something new. Super stoked to play whatever. We have Undertale, which is always a fun game to get into. And then we have Seeking Cat, which is like a hidden object finding game. Very cute little cats that are hidden around lots of rooms, and we gotta find them. And then there's the Mega Aquarium game, which is basically you own an aquarium and you build from there. I think also pretty cutesy art, but I can't remember. But yeah, go ahead and take a vote, take a moment to vote. I'll let it go for a couple more minutes, and then we'll go from there. And again, I am keeping an eye on the one on Discord, so I can see kind of where everybody is going and moving towards. Hello, Das. Hello, chat. Hi, everybody. But yeah, how'd everybody's middle of the week go? I know we have long weekend for those of us in US of A and Canada. Anybody got any fun plans for the long weekend? We'll be streaming on Labor Day. Let's see what else we got going on. I'm just taking a look at the votes right now. We are very much tied. 3 games are tied. I don't know. We're stuck between Undertale, Seeking Cat, and Mega Aquarium. If we all can't choose, I'll just do a random wheel and go with whatever one wins. But yes, my week was good. I have some plans for the weekend, but nothing crazy. Just playing on my PS4. Hell yeah! Look, that is an amazing plan. I mostly plan on like just chilling and relaxing. I am finally quitting my hell job, and I'm really excited about that. So I am very happy to just relax soon. I'm giving myself some time to just breathe because it's been a hot minute since I breathed last, and so I'm really excited about that. Your week's been good? Oh, I've been interested in getting into the YS games, and I'm really stoked about that. A nice party with your family this Sunday? Ooh, fun. Eat all the good food. Extra the Kaara stream throughout the week now? No, I'm still working full-time, silly. I'm just quitting the hell job and making my part-time one a full-time. Fiah NATO, yep, I know, we love that name. What a fun name. But yeah, I won't be doing an extra stream, at least none of yet. But we are planning on doing solo streams and adding them into our schedule, most likely before the end of the year. Again, our first edition will be an extra duo stream. So we're going to do 3 duo streams, and then we're going to do solo streams and add them in. Of course, it's a little more difficult with Fiah because her company just keeps kind of tossing her schedule around like no tomorrow. It's a little hard for her, I think. Donna Knox and Nordics, I would prefer the PS4 version. Oh, really? Over like what because there's it's on PC. Is it on like Switch? I feel like any of those games I would not play on Switch. Now let's get the 100k subs. I know, I would love that. That would mean our special in September is a 1000k sub special instead of 300. Remember when it was 300? I do. The PSP and Switch versions have some fundamental differences than the PC version. Oh. Interesting. So there's so many different, like, it's so weird when they do stuff like that, when it's like not the same game on like different versions or different platforms. Or when they're like locked to a platform for forever, like Persona 4 Golden was locked onto the PS Vita. And that was like stuck on there for forever. And it was like, well, if you didn't have a PS Vita, like you wouldn't get it. I did play the Switch version. Okay, so it was the Switch version. I thought that the game was on the Switch. Dana for PC was a mess, and particle effects, of which there's a lot, can make the Switch gag. The Switch is not powerful at all. Most of the games that like I see that I would enjoy or something like that I see randomly on Switch, I'm like, no thanks. Like even farm games, I find that it struggles to even run some of those. Like one big game that I saw on the Switch was Harvest Stella. And I remember being like, Lamau, no. Like, that's not gonna look good on fucking Switch. No, thank you. So most of the time I tend to just veer off of Switch. I find the only ones that are generally okay on the Switch are like Mario or like sometimes I would say Legend of Zelda, but Breath of the Wild kind of looks like shit. You mispronounced Harvest Moon. It's Harvest Stella. There's a game called Harvest Stella. Do you not know, Alex? There's a game called Harvest Stella. Look it up. It's by Square Enix. But also Harvest Moon. The new Harvest Moon games are kind of like garbo. Hot take, I guess. I don't know if it's a hot take anymore. Harvest Moon has really just gone into the fucking trash bin. Story of Seasons is way better. I wonder what the bloody hell Namco was thinking with Ace Combat 7, yeah, especially considering Unreal chokes a lot on it. I am very surprised. What was Ace Combat 7 again? Let me look it up so I can like look at the graphics, because I do remember seeing it on there and being like, Lamau. Yeah, that's ridiculous. No way that's gonna run properly on the Switch. Like, it's just the Switch is just not powerful, man. You can't do that. You can't run those kind of games on there. Okay. I miss playing that game on the PS2. And PS2, I think we said it last time. PS2 was the golden era of video games. I miss a lot of fucking video games on the PS2. This is why, like, I just kept all of my old systems so I can just go back and play them all. Not like I don't have anything else on my computer, but I actually also have all my old systems, like, legit though. I saw the other day there was like an auction in my province, and I saw an auction and I saw a PS1 go for like almost $200, and I was like, Lamau, staring at my PS1 in the cabinet, like, why? It was on PS4 and X1 and on Steam. Thrustmaster made a dedicated for each platform, and some copies game shipped with that. Yeah, I don't know why they would have ever thought to put it on the Switch. That's pretty crazy. And Harvest Moon, Dark Clouds. So that's one I've never played before, but I'm excited to play because I do have them now, but I've never played them. I played like a lot of like the old school JRPGs that like we just don't see anymore. So like Suikoden was big one, Suikoden 3 and 5. Shadow Hearts, I never see anybody talking about those ones anymore. The Romancing Saga, that was pretty big for me on the PS2. The Dot Hack Sign series, my god, I lived for the Dot Hack Sign series. My Inuyasha game is like top tier on there. There's just so many fucking good games on PS2. I really miss it. The T-Flight series was a stick and throttle that came together. The X was for PS3 and Red was... Okay. Yeah, I figured, like, so there was like a whole like setup that came with it. How would it work on the Switch? Did you need motion controls? That's like, I was playing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and now I will say it is easier to play Skyward Sword on the Switch than it is on the Wii U, because they made it use like a special controller and it sucked ass. And so therefore the Switch was a lot better. And when it came to controlling it, but it's still fucking whack. And I absolutely hate A7's controller setup. Goes Strike Zero Suit. Okay, House of Dying Sun. Their control setups are a lot better, yeah. Mostly played demo discs during my PS2 days. I mostly did a lot of like renting. Did you guys ever do that? Or like I guess kind of Blockbuster-y, but did you guys ever go to like just wherever it was, wherever like store was like near you, you would just go rent a bunch of video games and then blah blah blah. I've already said that I'm 30 years old. I have not hidden my age. Ninja Gaiden 4 looking so chef's kiss. I love emo dual Tachi Ninja Shotokans. No, I gotta get into the Ninja Gaiden series. They look awesome, to be honest. Skyrogue on the Switch tried that, but the problem is they did not factor in the SL. So if you're using split cons, they also did something stupid with the controls. Oh my god. I don't, like, I was worried that when I said motion controls that someone actually tried to do it and it wouldn't have worked properly. Gamefly, don't know if it's still going. Yeah, there was a few like funky named ones near me, but we had like a Blockbuster. We also had like a Jumbo Video, which I know that those are pretty big. If I gift you the Ninja Gaiden Sigma series, would you play them now? No, because I'd probably want to do a whole series. So that's why I'm choosing games that like I'm okay to like walk away from and like not do like a full series. So I'd want to like do my solo streams where like I do like part 1, part 2 or whatever and actually like go into the games. So my solo streams would be games like that. Also save your money, Alex. But like I will absolutely play them on stream at some point, but I want to do like an actual series of it. I don't want to do like a blah, 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 you know, walk away. Again, the games that I chose today were very like easy games. You go in, you play, you can walk out. nobody has changed. Because like one of the games that I was thinking about potentially playing through the solo week was Final Fantasy VIII, because that's one of the games I want to play again soon. We'll play again. I want to actually play, soon. And then I was like, well, no, but I want to do an actual like part series. So if I don't solo stream till like October or something, I don't want to like leave that emptying and like handing for a while. I'm okay at the moment. I got a sizable school return, $10 for 3 games. I mean, that's true. That's not bad. That is not a bad deal. I do wish Microsoft would redo their Sidewinder joystick series, but from what I heard, they're not asked to update that stick based on magnetic effect. Oh, the factory that did it closed. Oh, right now joysticks are either Logitech, Turtle Beach. Yeah, those brands ring a bell. I never got one of those. I never got one of those ones. So I'm very curious to see. Okay, guys, we are completely at like a standstill when it comes to the votes. Or just buy actual real flight sim sticks. Yeah. My fiance has like he has like a real like whatchamacallit, like car setup, I guess you can say. He's got like the gas pedals and he's got the wheel and he's got the gear shifts and everything. And it's this big fucking massive beast. Like it literally is a big ass setup. He's got that. And that's pretty cool. He does also have a joystick for games like that, that you guys are talking about, like the airplane games. But I've never tried it myself. I'm interested to see how it goes, but I've never tried it myself. Sly Cooper. Oh, Sly Cooper's another one. Oh, Ratchet and Clank. Oh my god, my childhood. Ratchet and Clank was peak childhood. What an amazing game series. Oh, Katamari Damacy. Oh my god. I'm like trying to like look if I can see. Oh, and all the 007 games. I lived for those ones. Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 will live on forever in my heart. I still love to replay them. The other ones can all like, they're just too much. Like they just go, that's when he goes insane. Like that's when he just decides to like, the story make no sense anymore. But 1 and 2, peak shit. Starting flight sim sticks are 57. Mid-tier is about 100. Full pedal rigs, yeah, 200. Yeah, I remember paying a pretty penny for my fiance's actual like car rig. It's funny, there's like actually I will never know what its name is. I'm forgetting it. But near our house is an arcade that has like one of those old school Japanese car arcade machines where you actually have to like get they call it a banana card. You have to like tap it to like to get a car. So you have to like pay to get a card so that you can go to the machine and then put the card on and then load your car, and then you save all of your progress, and then you can get like upgrades. You can change the way your car looks. You can do a whole bunch of different shit, and you like save like your mileage and stuff like that. It's like pretty wild. And it's very funny because like there's only 4 machines in that arcade, and every time you go, there's a lineup, and there's everybody. These arcade machines are literally the most sought after. Hi, welcome. Yes, Ratchet and Clank is literally top tier. I never played Jax and Daxter, but Ratchet and Clank I loved. I played 1 and 2 so much. And then I heard that the new one came out, and they fucking like retcon some shit, and it was bad. U.S. fighter jet sims cost like around 100 million. You shut up right now. That's disgusting. For shits and giggles, I tend to do Star Fox 64 with a joystick. That would be fun. I feel like that would be fun. Also, those N64 controllers were. Look, I love so many N64 games. I really do. But like, my god, those controllers are something else. But like Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, amazing. Kirby Crystal Shards is still my favorite Kirby game ever. Obviously you had Super Mario 64, Diddy Kong Racing, the best of the best Legend of Zelda games, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask is my top tier 1 is Majora's Mask. But I would feel like that would be really fun. How we would play Astrobot. I'm pretty sure I would need a PS5 for that. I do not have that. But I'm going to do a wheel of names because we are absolutely stuck. So we are stuck right now on 3, and I'm gonna do a wheel of names. Okay. Let me see here. Let me get it going. Let me see if I can share it with you guys so you can see it. I love that I'm getting ads on it, but yes. Okay, here we are. Okay, I'm gonna put the games in. Okay, these are the ones that we're stuck on. I'm gonna just let me fix this and then you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to fix it so the ads are not something you guys have to see or deal with. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. I think I fixed it. There we go. There's the wheel of names. Yeah, it's actually in a gyro, and the PC has to be fully contained within the box in order to prevent wires from getting wrapped. Also, pretty sure it's like a super bolted to the... Oh my god. Damn, that is huge. That is crazy. Yeah, no wonder it costs that much money. Oh my god. Drum roll. Okay, here's the wheel of names. I'm clicking it. Here we go. Whatever it is, we play. We're building an aquarium, guys. Okay. Okay. I will get that booted. Okay. Let me get that going. I've never played this one, but it looks fun. Just building an aquarium. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of shit that I don't know what to do. But yeah, I'll get that going. Yeah, N64, good time to be alive. I feel dizzy looking at that wheel. Sorry. If you just keep doing the wheel over and over and over again, you're just like making yourself dizzy. You don't need to do Planet Coaster anymore. Well, I don't think we'll be naming rides. We'll be naming fish. Because it's an aquarium. Viewer games in Peak. Oh, wait. Like Peak, the game where you're like the little guys like climbing up like a mountain. You talking about that? Yeah, okay. Well, me and Fiah, I bought it for me and her because it was on pretty cheap, actually. And so I bought it for me and her, so it will be on the list for us to play eventually down the road. Okay. See if this will work. I'm just gonna fix the graphics real quick, and then you guys will be able to see it. Oh, okay, well, actually, it doesn't have much graphics. Oh, never mind, I found the graphics. It's so loud. Okay. Why am I getting consumed by you all? Sorry. We're one step ahead of ya. Okay, I think you guys should be able to see it. We're building an aquarium. I guess we'll just do normal. Learn the basics. Oh, okay. If you get a big fish, name it Leviathan. Fuck yeah. But I just want it to be clear that I'm naming it the Leviathan from Final Fantasy. I've been tasked with building a small aquarium from scratch here at Sunnyside. Before the investors release any funding, they want to make sure you can handle the basic controls. After stream and dinner, I'm a pre-tack some homework so I can game all weekend. Fuck yeah! Which levy, though? I mean, that's true. That is a very fair question. I'm probably going to only go with Final Fantasy VII because that's my top one. But Final Fantasy X is not bad one either. And I know that you're not like super huge on Final Fantasy VII, so you'll probably be like, blah. Okay, guys, we're building fishies. And we're like learning. Oh, cool. Okay, the walls like go down as you turn around. Okay. Yeah, see, Final Fantasy is one that that I plan on like actually doing a whole bunch of series in. Some with Fiah, probably some by myself. But there's a bunch of them I choose to do like with her, and then there's a bunch that I'm choosing to do by myself and like do solo streams. I have so many like actual games I can't wait to like get into for solo streams and to do like part ones and like, you know, actually do like full series of games that I just want to play. There's a whole bunch of them. And there's so many like old like JRPGs or just RPG games or whatever that I just want to play on stream. See, I knew that you were going to be upset about the moment I said 7. I knew I was going to say it and you're going to be like, blah. Legend of the Dragon? I don't know that one. Okay, so we got Aquarium. Okay, okay. That destroys it. Hover over the info button. Pan the camera. Isn't that not what this is? Have I not panned it enough for you? Hold the right mouse button and move. Oh, I see. In this way. Ugh. And to playing that after me, what? Oh, the like Legend of Dragon. Yeah, I don't know that one. I really don't. You'll have to like send it. Is it like PS2 era or like what kind of what system was it on? I love 7 and 15. 7 is my fave. 10 is awesome. 10's great. Everybody's got to love that moment, you know? 10's great. PS1 era. Ooh, yeah. You definitely got to recommend some PS1 era level JRPGs for me because that was an era of JRPGs besides like Final Fantasy that I really missed out on some JRPGs. So absolutely recommend some for me because I'm definitely into like checking out older ones. I've seen a lot of, because there's these really cool game stores in my city, which is funny because in my old city I never really saw a whole lot of them, or if they were there they'd like pretty much disappeared. Which I understand, like not a lot of people are like into like the retro stuff anymore, though I think it's kind of making a comeback because every game now everybody's just like, oh, I just want to go back. But it's cool because I'm seeing a bunch of like old games that like I either struggled to ever find or just ones I've never seen before, like actually in stores, and it's so cool. Oh yeah, I know. That's totally okay. I'm okay with doing that. I know what you were saying. I was probably gonna do that anyway. Square hard carried the PS1, like how Rare. Oh, Rare was so good back in the day. Fuck me. I'm so sad. Return to home button. If you lose your aquarium, you can press the H key. Oh, I see. Okay. SE carried the PS2 too. Yeah, Square Enix. Yeah, Square did. Yeah, 100%. For a while. Atlas was getting pretty good in PS2 era though too, at least for me. Okay, we got to build. We got to build a basic tank. So we got tanks. This is a basic one. Okay, what is the... Wonder what the green stuff means. Here's aquariums. Then COD carried the 360. I beg to differ. I'm pretty sure people will say that Halo carried the 360. Other than FF, there's Star Ocean! Yes! Thank you for reminding me another one. Yes, Star Ocean! Yeah. Xenogears didn't do that. Parasite Eve, I've been so excited to like actually play Parasite Eve because I've heard nothing but amazing things about that shit. Vagrant Story. Yeah, I remember that one. I also remember, oh man, Parasite Eve I'm really excited about. Brave Fencer Musashi. I've never heard that one. That sounds interesting as hell. Now I feel like I gotta like have a fucking notebook and write down everything you guys are saying so I can look it up later. Okay, hold on. I've got my pen and paper. Un momento. I know Parasite Eve. I think I have the thingy of it. Because good luck finding it. Half of these, it's like you can't even find them. And then what was the one that you said, Alex? Was it Legend of something? Legend of Dragon? Of Dragoon, sorry. Okay, I got that. First Parasite Eve was great. Second gets ragged on a bit too much of a PS1 era Resident Evil clone with magic thrown in. That's interesting because okay, so the first one's great, but the second one's not that great. So would you say just like skip the second one? Hey Desi, we're talking about games. Medieval is a classic. Okay, I'm looking at all of these. I'm not even joking. I'm literally writing them down. I completely missed your message, Alex. I'm trying to go back up to it. Hold on. COD kept releasing all the way up till the end when Ghost... Oh, I don't disagree. Don't get me wrong. I think COD was good too. I'm just saying some people might say that Halo carried the 360 because COD was also really big on the PS3 era as well. At least that was where I got my COD experience, but I didn't get Halo. And the third Parasite Eve is a mindfuck of a shooter game. That is such a tonal shift, and I kind of now want to play it. I kind of now just want to see how fucking insane it gets. That reminds me of there's like that weird game. It's like a weird horror game on like the PS2. It's like Rule of Rose or something like that, and it's like fucking whack. If you're familiar with how PS1 era Resident Evil games work, then you can give... Oh no, I am. Don't worry, I promise I am. The third Parasite Eve is called Third Birthday or some shit. What the fuck? Attach a basic filter. So I'm going down, right? Okay, basic filter. Where do I need to go to that? Does it need to be on the side? Oh, okay, I see. There we go. A basic heater as well. Oh. There's more Quantum Leap than, that's more Quantum Leap than Parasite Eve. Azure demo students. Oh, so I gotta get fishies. Look at these fishies! Oh, did you guys see his wing? Oh! Add all the fish. Yes, all the fishies. Look at all the fishies! Okay, add some decorations. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, we don't got a lot. Here, you can have some small rocks. Square lost the right to the PE title from the novelist after he allegedly was not satisfied the direction the second game took. Oh, that's... I totally understand it though, like, I do get it. Finding Nemo, literally. I totally get it, but I'm just like, damn. 'Cause I wish that, like, some things we were able to keep, like, a lot more of. Like, I know that the writer, for instance, of The Witcher is not a fan of the games. But I do think the games are really great. And they're obviously way better than whatever shit happened after The Witcher, which is so sad. I would just go down that deep dive hole again, but, like, man, The Witcher 1 is fantastic. Witcher 2 is fun too. I haven't played 3 yet though. Yeah, the main mechanic was that the MC can teleport into people's brains. Oh. And the whole goal was to switch to different loadouts since each enemy was weak to a specific gun and resistant. Oh, Desi, get him! Desi, get him! Go, Desi! That's wild. So, oh, that does feel like a fucking mindfuck then. Bitch, yeah, get it! Get it! Yeah! Get it! You don't belong in this neighborhood! Get the fuck out of my cabin! Build an orange pellet dispenser. The entire cabin says it shows up, literally. Oh, fuck. That'd be so funny. Okay, so we have to build... Oh, orange pellet dispenser. Ah, what happened? Oh, God. Ah! I changed the thing. I didn't mean it. Oh, shit. Oh, how did I do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, I did it. Oh, thank God. That's why I called the third birthday something kid. Yeah, no, 100%. That's pretty, like, wild. Hello, sir. Have you tried this awesome new curriculum sheet called what? For legal reasons, that's a joke. No worries. Okay. How can I... Oh, I rotate it with the mouse. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, built a dispenser. Build a tool station. I love how it's like you probably did this on one wall. I hope you know how to change by rotating. Okay. Hire an aquarist. Is that what they're called? An aquarist? I've never heard of that before. Where do I hire people? Here? No. That's facilities. This is infrastructure. Where do I go to hire? Staff look after your livestock by making sure they get fed each day, by maintaining the equipment. Later on, you'll also need staff to enrich your guest's visit via the staff window. Down here? Oh! Anna cut her teeth. I'm sorry, what? Anna cut her teeth on hobby tanks at home, so she likes to keep things small scale? How did you cut your teeth on tanks? On fish tanks? Were you trying to eat the fish in the tank? She just sounds like a fucking maniac. Harry used to work in an aquarium shop, so he is familiar with the basics. See, that makes sense. I'm gonna hire Harry because he doesn't sound insane. Open my aquarium. Hey, Sasuke, welcome. Okay. I'll click to open. Never forget the episode in Quantum Leap when Scott body jacked and he got called the N-word with the hard R with a shotgun pointed at his face. Yes, NBC actually did that. Damn, back in the day. Holy shit, that's insane. Your basic aquarium is up and running, and your first guest has arrived. When a guest enters, they'll pay some money. Yeah, that makes sense. In addition, as they experience your displays, they'll reward you with ecology points, which you can use to unlock new animals. Oh. Oh. We can get an orchid, or you're gonna find out how badly I can't spell anything or pronounce anything. An orchid dotty bat. Look at his little fins. Can I put him in the fishies? Oh, great job. You started to research a new animal. As you earn more points, you'll make progress towards unlocking it. Oh, we haven't unlocked it. We're choosing that we want to unlock it. Oh, I see. Pause the game. Oh, I've unlocked him. Now it's time to buy some for your aquarium. How do I... So I'm assuming that's fast forward. Where's the pause button? Pause the game wherever you like by clicking the time control or pressing spacebar. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Did you know you can move animals and decorations between tanks? First select the tank containing the object you wish to move. Oh. So if I click you, I can move you. Right click to pick up. Go there. Oh, I can't. You're full. Whoa! Expand your floor space. Expand your aquarium's floor space to make room for a new tank. First, select the expand tool on the top left. Oh, I see. And I'm assuming it costs money. Oh, $10 per one tile. Expensive! How much money do I got? Oh, we're fine. We're solidly fine. Look at that. We got more of an aquarium. Build a large tank. Oh. I did not do that right. What? Hold down the left mouse button when you build a tank. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I did it. Okay, I did it right this time. Okay. Do I need to, like... Does it have to be to every single one? Okay. Maybe I'll expand more so this doesn't look so fucking stupid. At least it's not the restaurant fish and lobster tanks. Yeah. We don't gotta like the crane game where you gotta like grab that lobster that you're gonna fucking crack in half and just throw in the pot. I want to move you. Can I not move you? Oh, there we can. I can. Okay. Oh no, the fishy are gonna die. Okay. And then that. And then let's get some heaters, because apparently we need heaters. Okay, let's get some new fishies up in here. Yeah. Oh, and then I need that orange shit. Is that here? I think so. Okay. Resume game. Okay. And then press Y. Oh, I need to add more fishies. Oh, so many fishies I need to add. Oh my goodness. Hello, look at that. It's Fiah coming in here with her surgery teeth. Hi, Fiah. Immediate typo. I know, I was like, what do you mean by fucking fresh? I'm like, what the hell is fresh supposed to be? Feels like I'm watching Tanked on Animal Planet. Now we're gonna go into the Orchid Dotty Bag, and we're gonna check out the, you know, like shit like that. Yeah. Like Daily Planet or whatever. You may have noticed a set of icons attached to each animal you research. These are known as their care requirements. Oh, I see. So they're needy bitches. I thought fish were supposed to be the least needy. Okay. My investors. Oh. We have investors. I've arranged for you to access a new fish called the Half and Half Chromis. That is a fish name. Can't get into my usual account. Did you fucking do it again? Where you need me to, like, say hello? So I'm here to say hi for a few. Well, welcome. Welcome to the fish game. We aren't building fucking roller coasters this time in your name. The half and half has a requirement you haven't encountered before. It is a shoaler. This means it likes to be with a minimum number of its own kind. Ah, yes. Demonstrate your understanding by satisfying. Oh, no. What do you mean you want me to satisfy it? Fuck. Fishy. Oh, could I not put you in here? Okay, how do I demolish again? Yeah. Sell it. There we go. Oh, I got to sell the tank stuff too. You forgot Twitch exists? Well then. I have nothing more to say to you. Okay, wait. Fuck! Needs to be in a group of at least 4. So he needs a large tank, but I don't have a large tank. Shit, he's needy! Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, these bitches need to get out of my way. Get out of my fish tank. You, move. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Shit! I fucked up! Okay, wait. I can fix this. This is fixable. I just have to be smart. Which, honestly, I have to solve so many problems at work, I don't know if I have the smartness left to deal with it, but I will. Figure it out. Okay, there's the large tank. And then, let's go you. And then we're gonna do you. And then we're gonna do you. Yeah, and then we're gonna take these fuckers. And you're gonna go here. Go there. And then go in here. There we go. I probably won't be here all night. I'll most likely back Monday. I didn't destroy my healing. The healing is way better than last time, though. That's good. Yes, of course another bot. What do you think? What do you think? Of course it was another bot. And it was efficiently dealt with. Oh, we ranked up? Did we rank up? The higher the rank, the more guests you attract, the more they're willing to pay to enter your aquarium. I see. That means we get to have all the money. Okay. Oh, I ranked up, baby. We unlocked the King in Demoiselle. Combi, mini, driftwood, sea grapes, and staff door. Oh, we got staff rooms? You can have access to more animals. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Let's get more of you guys here. And then I guess I'll give you guys some decorations because you are very sad in your tanky. Oh my. These decorations are huge. Yeah, on Twitch for some of those clowns, you can actually block keywords or phrases. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that because they kind of say the same thing. So I'm gonna try to see if I can block them. Because like their links or whatever are different, but they at least start the same way. So I'm gonna use like one of our streams because like we can see them on the chat, and then just use them to like get rid of, hopefully, block their keywords so that they can't post here. is a timid beauty. In other words, a wimp. Don't house them with any animals with the bully tag. Oh. Some try to cheat it in a Cam Newton-esque alternate character style, but they don't do it with the links they try to push. Right, you're right. Yeah, 100%. That makes sense. There's always so many of them. It'd be cool if Twitch, you know, get rid of the bots instead of just labeling them suspicious and doing nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't disagree. But, you know, no system's perfect, I guess. So, Twitch and me are always in a fight. Okay. So, I got a staff door. But I should probably hire more people, because I don't want to hire you. You're weird. But you're worth... Okay. Your feeding's better, though. Alright, fine, Anna. Get in here. Okay, so we have Anna. Now we have 2 staff. What's this? Why is there an X? Does it need to have access to it? Maybe I'll just expand it so that they can get behind here. There you go. Okay. Just look up type like an MVP or his font generator. Oh. That's kind of smart. I know it's more complicated than that, but still not. I know. I know you know. Oh, me just unplugging my phone. I don't want to end up the way I did last stream on Monday. Okay. Where is the staff door? Here? Oh, it is. Valid placement. Well, they can have a door that leads to nothing? Okay. Let's see if we can... I have lots of money, right? Yeah, we can expand a lot over here. Okay. Go venture into the empty void. Nothing's there yet. Okay. There we go. All right, fishy, come here. So you need an orange pallet. It takes in a tank. Oh, I see, okay. Well, why don't you just house it with itself anyways? And then we're gonna get you the... here, and we're gonna get you the heater. Oh, wait, what's this? Combi. Oh, so this does both. Ah! Wait, no, demolish it. I don't want it. Staff entrance to oblivion. Yeah, I don't... No, you know what it is? Do you know those houses that randomly have the door to nothing? Like, have you ever seen it where, like, randomly, like, obviously, like, at a point in time, like, these doors were, led to something, but, like, if you ever, like, go to, like, look at houses, and randomly there's, like, a door on, like, the 2nd floor, and it doesn't actually lead to anything, it just leads to, like, the pit of the ground, like... That's what that staff door was. It wasn't the door to the oblivion, it was the door to death. Doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't do shit. Hey. That door is that's clearly not haunted or any- Yeah, that one! You know what door I'm talking about! I wear my title proudly, fear me clicking. We know you do, Desi, don't worry. Oh, Fiah, did you see 900 subs? 900 subs! We already congratulated and we're everything today. She's not even talking to me, so it's fine. Okay, let's see. No, I didn't. Yeah, bro. 900 subs, baby. Let's go. I know. I already thanked everybody. Souls was the first one to be like, oh my god, 900, we're almost close to 1,000. Love this game. Oh, hey, Juju. I've never played it. This is my first time playing it. It's actually really fun. I'm actually enjoying it a lot. Unlock the Arabian blue lined duck. That's what this is, right? That's gotta be. Yeah, because there's only one. Acquire at least one beetle. Okay, so let's give you... Can I give you some rockies? Here, I have some rocks. We're gonna do rocks and tree. That's what you get. Rocks and tree. And we will put in more of you. And... meh. Wait, what? Congratulations! Thank you! We're very excited. It's crazy. Who knows what it'll be by the time we do the sub special, though. We can talk about that soon. Yeah, I know. We're gonna talk about that once you're feeling better. We're gonna actually like set a date. But at this rate, we might get to that 1,000. Who knows? Bully will pester the wimps, so I can't put him in with the wimpy fish. Oh, he takes up a lot of fucking size. Jesus Christ. They are bullies and will terrify any animals. Yes, I understand. I understand. Fiah, I actually think you would really like this game. BT dubs. FYI. Okay. I know, it literally is like everything you would love. Ooh, yellow tang! Okay, but wait, I wasn't done putting in fishies. And then we're gonna put in some anemones, and you can have a tree. Okay. I was gonna say, we should be okay for food. Because I don't really see them struggling for food. I like to keep up with it. Okay. I don't need that. Oh, I don't need that either. Oh, they're all like windows. Oh, I see. Okay. Do I need to like hire more people? What does a tool station do? Ah! A piece of equipment is broken down. This will cause it to slowly lose effectiveness. Staff member with a fixing role. Oh, so that's what the toolkit is. So let's get... So I have to hire... Ah! Ah! There's so many pop-ups happening! The yellow tang has a higher water quality requirement. Oh. You may need to have more filters or less fish in the tank. Oh. Notice that they also eat a different type of food. Make sure... Oh. We got more needy fish! Get over here. I'll hire you. For a minute, I thought that this was a furry. I don't know why, but I just saw, like, the pointed ears, and I thought it was, like, fucking, like, wolf ears or something. Okay. So, what does he need? He's 5. Plant lover. That's fine. So let's do... Okay. Let's go here and go like that. And then let's go... That's good. And then he needs lots of filters, I guess. And then he still needs another water filter. God, needy bitch. Ah. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. So much popping up. Black bar soldier fish? Whoa. I like the way that he looks. He looks so funky. Okay, I need food. Give me food. There we go. I wonder if I can expand up here. Oh, good, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Yes, I can? No, I can't. No, I can just expand this way. Okay, there we go. Does it, like, refill these toolboxes? No, okay. Okay. Black bar soldierfish are nocturnal, so like to have a cave to hang out in. Oh. When you reach rank 2, you unlock the driftwood cave. Oh. I thought that was just tree, and I was just giving that to everybody. Also, they like lights. You won't have to worry about this right now, but later you'll need to light your tanks for certain plants and corals. Oh. Oh. Funky. Let's go like that. And then I got the yellow tang. And then let's get you your drifty wood. Here you go. And get some filters up in this shit. Fuck off, Grandma! One of the guests has grown tired. They'll need benches. Well, that sounds like a grandma problem and not a me problem. Here, you can sit here. You can sit in front of the tanks. Oh, I have to build more. God damn it. Ah! Final challenge is to reach a target amount of prestige and to maintain it for a period of time. Oh, it can go down? Shit! It can go down? Fuck. Okay. Well. Oh, I've already done it. I've done it a shit ton of times. We're good. I shall wait. Wait, let me just zoom me through this. Can I hire more people? No. I've hired everybody I can. Just hurry up and fix the shit. What joke are you talking about, Fiah? Oh, I've lost prestige. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit, do I need more fish? Here, have more fish. Why am I losing so much prestige? Hey, there's benches. Go to the benches. Here, have benches here, and here, and here. Oh, shit! What do you mean? Oh, fuck, I need a million tool stations. All of a sudden. Why do I need so many tool stations? Oh, shit! Basic filter! I'm 3 away! Oh, I went up, okay. Buckbeak decided to throw The clanker joke, it's originally from Star Wars, but people are using it as a slur for AI and robots, and it's becoming a whole fight for whatever reason. The argument is certain people are too eager to use slurs as if it's not a Star Wars joke. Wow. That sounds about right. You can continue to build here at Sunnyside for as long as you want. Buckbeak, I'm here for a bit. Just people, yeah, well, it's just Twitter bullshit. This is why I never go on fucking Twitter. I just realized I have mail. No, she's not. She needs her rest. She needs to go rest. This crow mother's orders. I don't like giving orders to Dear Bunny a lot, but this is one where I want her to get her rest. Okay. Oh my. What now? Okay, I'm gonna go, how do I take that job? Ooh. And Night Dad says she can watch from bed. Well, guess what? I went over that. I'm waiting for my ghost to come back, then I'll take pain meds and watch a movie. Anti-AI stigma in general is pretty absurd. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. People are very angry about it all the time. I still think it has a place. I just don't think we can replace, like, use it to, like, replace, like, art in particular. But I think that AI has, as a tool, is what it should be used as. And I think it has a lot of place there. Copyright movies here. How do I leave? Oh, I just clicked that. Oh, okay. Got it. AI as a tool, yes, but yeah. We're watching Sinbad, like the old one? Or is there new? I never know what's new anymore. I never know if there's something fucking new. There's so many remakes now, I'm like, is it a new one? The Dream Worlds. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the old one. I knew what you meant. I said, I read Dream Worlds and I thought at a moment it was my dyslexia, and then I realized I actually read it right for once. You've been tasked with refurbishing an old aquarium. It has several tanks, some decorations, and even a couple surviving fish somehow. Okay. Science points are used to unlock new pieces of equipment. Oh. Oh, they use it like rooms. I thought the staff door would mean that, like, people can't go in here, but they... Oh, wait. I just realized they can't go in there. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I love this shit. This shit's... Like, that just got so much cooler. My autocorrect just works faster than my brain. Okay, so let's see. We got these fishies. They're doing okay. This fish tank is empty, but it has everything it needs. This fish tank is empty, but it has everything it needs. You're good. And you're good. Okay. So what I would need then is... Does I have 2,000? Okay, let's set up some toolboxes in these rooms so that they can take care of the fishies. If anything, it should have been Disney's Treasure Planet. I love Treasure Planet. So, Treasure Planet's awesome. It is a 10 out of 10 movie, for sure. Okay. Oh, what? Look at this one! It's an eel! Hell yeah! Oh, I want that. It costs so much money, though. But I want it. Okay, I gotta hire people, though. I gotta focus. We got Claire. She's She's worked in, okay, hired. There you go. Of mucking out land-based animals at the zoo, I fancy to change. Sure. As a keen motorcyclist, knows a thing or two about machines. Oh, okay, so you're a fixer? Okay. Okay. Well, what? I don't think you realize amore are like this evil sucking things and not actually an eel. Well, I like it. In bad treasure, but Atlantis is amazing. The sabotage flops that are some of the best animated movies out there. What? I know, I'm very confused. I'm just here. I'm just a little bird. I don't know. I don't know. You think I was an aquarist? Okay. Oh, what? Combined across 40 animals. Add animals. Oh, so I have to buy it. They start small, but will grow larger over time. Grown-up animals are worth more points, but they will only grow if you fulfill all of their care requirements. Okay. May eat or damage these when fully green. Okay. Don't put it with crustaceans. Got it. Never mind. I was thinking about lamprey. Okay. I think AR art is just as valid as drawn art. At the end of the day, there's still human behind it either way. AI is just a new method of creation similar to the development of cameras for photography. That's not a terrible way to look at it. I think what's worse is when the AI steals the art from people to then make the art. I think that's where it gets a little murky. I think that like it would be different if like artists agreed to have their art used for the AI system. So like if say like the artist who was asking AI to create the art used their own art and didn't care about that, then that's fine. I think where it gets a little bit murky is where people are taking art from people with no whatchamacallit, just taking it without anything. I think that's where it gets a little bit murky. I can understand what you're saying, for sure, but I think that it gets a little more complicated that way. It's trained on other people. Work to me is wrong usually. I quit Adobe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's taking your art either with or without your consent. Like in Adobe's, they were adding it into terms and conditions so that you could technically consent because you used the platform, and that's why so many people quit. Again, if an artist agrees to it, that's different. That's where I think it's really different. If an artist says yes, then that's where I think that's where it should be. If AI is stealing people's stuff to build its repertoire, I think that's where it gets bad. So if there's an AI that people just were like, yeah, you can take my art, which again, there's tons of people who would totally say that. They aren't on Twitter complaining about it, but like there's a bunch of people who would do it. And I think that that's kind of where that line in the sand needs to be drawn. Because it's not okay to just take people's shit. And that's where it gets kind of murky. I think, anyways. That's just my opinion. That's my 2 cents. Again, I think it's of the future for sure. It's bad when it's trained primarily on a few people's art because then it has no choice but to plagiarize because its pool data's too low. I understand, but then in that essence, it would be better if like the people who are behind the AI would either like purchase the art and say that it's used for this, or again, just like put it out there and see if they would get anybody willing to use their art to boost up the AI system. You might not get as many as you would get if you steal people's art, but it's definitely going to be better that way. I just don't like there's a little bit of like a a sadness to it, right? Where it's like, if AI stole, say, my novel, was to stop somebody from making my novel and then making it a bestseller, and then maybe they get it out faster before I do, and then my novel, all of my life's work or whatever just went to shit. I think that's the opposite creator side of it, and that's why AI needs to be more open to taking taking sources from people who want to versus taking sources from people who don't, and it needs to recognize that line in the sand. And I think that's why, unfortunately, AI got such a bad rap, for sure. To assist, I'm okay, but to use it to create is so bad to me. I don't know. I put hours and time and effort, blood and sweat and tears in my art and photography, and to see people just using a computer model to bang stuff out and then sell it or get recognition is disheartening. Yeah. Again, I think that like my novel would be a very good example too, where like, let's say that somebody takes my shit and then puts it into AI, and then just like writes my novel for me, and then just takes it before I could even have a chance, before acquiring the art. But buying someone's art before using it to trade art, yeah, it's totally fair. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and a lot of times too, like some of these artists, like they aren't like that expensive, especially like a bunch of them like on Twitter, like people who are sorting out, and they might actually, again, I think it would actually change people's opinion from AI if AI bought the rights to use the art to train itself. And I understand that people would be like, well, then we're just, it's going to be costly. Yeah, but it's also going to then output better. So if you're only getting a certain amount of volunteers, then your next step would be to buy art or to incentivize people to sell their art so that you can then train your AI system to then create a better art product. Kind of the same way you would any other product. But when you resort to stealing is where I think the issue kind of really starts to come into play here, and why so many people are against it. Again, I think everybody would look much better on it if it did that. People can make really shitty AI art, and they can make really cool AI art. It's a spectrum, just like drawn art. Nothing you do is less intrinsically valuable because AI art exists. It's not. I don't disagree. I think that most people, like especially Fiah, is very good at like finding out like what art is AI. I struggle a little bit between what art, when can you figure out if the art is just drawn by somebody who does not have great art talent or is AI art. But I don't disagree. I don't think that because AI art exists that anybody else's medium becomes less important or less valuable. I don't disagree. I absolutely don't disagree with that. I do think that, again, AI's issue is how it's getting the stuff to train it. And I also think that I personally like it more as like a tool to help people. But at the same time, if we're going to use it that way, I think a lot of people are going to like it a lot more if it did actually bring in resources in a much natural way besides stealing it. Because if you take that method with any other field that what AI is doing, like these people would be going to court and getting sued. And that's kind of where I think we have to yeah. The method they train models could be a lot more fair for the I think so too, yeah. And I think that, again, I really do think a lot of people get it. What? No, it's okay. It's fine, Fiah. That's what the talks are for. This is just chatting with fish stream, you know? AI just came up. I think it's a pretty normal topic to come up, to be honest. Especially nowadays, because a lot of people are on it. You don't have to agree, Fiah. But I think the training really bothers a lot of people. And I do think that would be a big way to really change AI in the world. I know, I don't agree, but I respect the opinion fully. Okay, that's fine. Again, I do think that what Desi said is true, though. I don't think that AI art existing takes any value away from other people's art existing. I don't think that it does that. And it's funny too, because when you look at like art that's in museums, like I find that shit is more AI art than AI art. I don't know if that makes sense. But like, have you seen like when you go to like museums or you see like pictures that sell for millions of dollars and it's just like 3 canvases and each one's painted a fucking full color and that's it? Like, fuck off, man. Fuck off. Yeah, they're meaningful. Yeah, and most people will recognize it. Yeah, there's gonna be some people who are idiots who are like, this is AI art, because everybody just does that now, and it's fucking weird when they just like assume that everything is AI art. But like, it's meaningful and it matters, and that's the same with like stories and stuff too. Like, don't get me wrong, AI is gonna come a long way, and eventually it's gonna keep coming a long way. But I don't think that it's gonna change the effort that I put into my novel, and I would hope that it would sell more than AI would. Again, where it would become a big issue would be if somebody took my stuff and then put it to train without my knowledge. And that would be a big fucking issue. A big one that I do not like. But for me personally, I'd like it more as a tool. I don't really like it when people just say like, yeah. I also don't like when people just say, I made this. Like when they post it on Twitter, they're like, I drew this or whatever. And then it's just like, no. It needs regulation, but it's not going to stop from working on my stuff. But if I ever found out my stuff is being, yeah, that's the thing. Like that's why I'm saying, like, I'd be really pissed off if I found out that my novel was just being used to train. And again, too, if it's being used to train, or if somebody manages to like get their hand on my stuff and then put it in AI to complete it and then do it first, like that is shit. That is shit. Which I would not be surprised if people are going to do that stuff, because people were already trying to steal other people's stories before AI. So now it just might be used in that negative way. In which case I would say that that's more, again, AI is a tool, right? So I find that a lot of this also does come down to human behavior. You can't blame the tool, you gotta blame the human behavior. So like the way that they decide to train it, that's human behavior. We should have done a lot of different ways to train it. It's not the tool. That's like saying like your Roomba is at fault when you decide to like put spikes on it and it like hurts somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, that's kind of like the way it is. But yeah, I don't know. AI is a tough subject because I think that there's good uses for it, but I think that regulation is a big thing. How it's trained is a big thing, and how people use it can be a big thing as well. And so, yeah, like, I don't like it when people just say, like, I don't care if you say, I used AI to make this art. That's fine. But I don't like it when they're just like, or like when people are like, oh, commission me for art, and then you commission them for art, and they say that it's like hand-drawn or whatever, but it's not, it's AI. Is that it's a good thing, but often being used in a bad way. Yeah. I can see a lot of good shit coming from it. Especially, like, in, like, the information highway of angles of stuff. Like, I really think that this would open up the world to a lot of people. But it is very much, and again, that's why I say that it's the human aspect behind it. Because you can't blame the AI model, and this is what I don't think people understand either. You can't blame the AI model if the person behind the AI model says, go steal these people's arts and learn how to do it. Like, it's not the AI's fault, it's the person behind it. In which case I would think that there should be maybe some sort of action you can take there. But, yeah, it's just being used in bad ways. I think that's the best way to sum it up. I think there's a lot of good things that can come from it. And again, too, you can't stop that. We were always going to go this way, too. Like, future is just going to future. You were going to just keep getting there, and things are going to keep happening like this. Like, eventually we're going to have, like, you know, a hologram AI virtual assistants and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, eventually we're going to get there, and that's just, shit's going to happen. So it's better to look at the good uses of things. AI being able to create art is cool, but that art being informed by people's art who didn't consent to their material being used is a bad thing. Yes. Yes, that is my point. That's 1,000% my point. I think it's cool that that people can use it to create things that like you never would have thought of, like those funny videos. For example, like a lot of people point to the funny videos as like a good example of like what is fun to create with AI. And like how you can envision different things where like they just do like maybe movie scenes with like a funny thing, or they just try something different. But again, like stealing people's art who didn't consent to it is the problem. It's the bad one. And I think that people can't separate that. And that's why a lot of like these arguments don't actually like dive into the actual problem, nor do they provide a solution to it. They just kind of say, well, AI bad. And it's like, okay, but you have to understand that that's not the AI doing it. It's the developers doing it. Or it's the engineers who are doing it. Or maybe it's the person behind the screen who's controlling the AI in that moment. The thought of AI becoming aware like Terminator scares me. It will probably happen. Another problem is that the rate at which AI will improve would become insanely slow if they had to go through a transactional or negotiation process, like less than 1% of its current rate. Obviously, that doesn't excuse the ethical... No, 100%. It is a consideration, which is why then I think that the incentive would then need to be looked at. And then also, you would have to really look at the actual platform itself and decide what would be beneficial enough for the artist to want to utilize this. What would they get out of it? And take a look at that incentivize that transaction a little bit more, so that it's not like they feel like they're losing their entire livelihood by doing something, I guess you can say. But it is a consideration. Again, there is pros and cons with every solution. I'm not going to say there's a perfect solution. There never will be. Yeah, you'll be stunting its growth, but you'll be getting there in a much better way, in which case AI won't be... The flip side to it will be AI probably wouldn't be getting as much backlash as it is now. If, like, for instance, if you told somebody that, like, hey, here's this AI one that can create art, by the way, all of its art was bought for. Like, every single artist signed and agreed and they were paid to train this model. I'm pretty sure that people wouldn't have had an issue. If artists were credited in AI model, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it would be tiny for sure, but that would be amazing. And again, it would be that kickback. It would be something. It would be providing that. Yeah, so you'd be cool with it in that case. That's my point. Like, it would be, how cool would it be if like you had that kind of stuff that incentivized art being trained through the AI, but it's also incentivizing artists to provide their art and then also getting that kickback or something from it. I think that would be an excellent solution. But again, I find that a lot of times people just say AI bad and they don't want to get into the nitty gritty of it and like really dissect the problem and then try to come up with an actual solution that would probably be the best way moving forward for AI. And a lot of times, and I understand it's because it's a knee-jerk reaction to just absolutely hate something because of the way that it's being used. It's like how people are with guns and gun ownership. You know, well, somebody can shoot somebody, so that equals bad. Does that mean that people shouldn't be allowed to go hunting? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it's one of those things where it's like, people should always be able to go hunting, to get their guns license and all that stuff. You can't punish the good for the bad kind of thing, right? And that's kind of how I see it here as well. There's a lot of things that people, again, they'll just say gun bad. Or like back in the day, they'd just be like video game bad. Meanwhile, it's like, well, video games opened up, they made people more creative. They made people have more mediums in which they could express their creativity and to get paid. It opened up a lot more jobs. And then you can get down even more into the fact that there's like games that help you train your hand-eye coordination and so on and so forth. They made people more murderous. Yeah, guns. Yeah, sure. They weren't murdering people before guns existed, right? There was absolutely no war before guns happened. I feel like a lot of people argue about whether the creativity aspect of AI art is valid or not. It is because there's still human creating, but the real issue is the ethics. Yes. People in the last 40 years of the internet didn't make. So that's the other thing too, right? Is like, there was still people who were like doing weird like art that wasn't real before, and we just kind of like glossed over that. I feel the monetization of it too, when it's not based on your original art, is yes, a person is promoting it, but my stance is the actual skill behind the work is trained on. Yeah, 100%, and that's why I think that the incentivize it would be better, because they make money off of stealing off of people's art. Is again like that is what Desi had just said. That's the actual crux of people's problems. But again, a lot of people don't have that, and I don't even know if I want to say don't have the ability. They're just so mad that X exists that they can't actually dissect it and say what the actual problem is. And the actual problem isn't that X exists, it's how X is being used and how it's being trained. And that's the real problem with it. And so, like I said, like we just came up with amazing solutions. If they utilize those solutions, I almost guarantee that people would start to look at AI a little differently. Nah, but we trained them easier with games like Doom. I remember back in the day, everyone I know said R-rated games with guns and inappropriate stuff was bad. Yes, 100%. Everybody hated GTA. They said GTA were making kids more violent, when actually a lot of the times what made kids violent was their situation at home. Right? It had nothing to do with the video games, and it never did. I played shooting games, and I've never once thought about going to bash someone's head in. You know what I mean? Like, that just is so stupid to try to blame a medium for something that somebody has. And yeah, it's just, it's crazy. Like, again, like if you look back, like these kind of conversations have happened about a lot of new things. Video games was one, guns is one, and you just keep going back and these conversations keep happening. And I find a lot of the times it's because we inherently say thing bad because it's bad, but I'd like to look at the actual aspect of it and say, but what is it about it that makes it bad? And I think, again, AI, what makes it bad is how it is being trained and the theft and everything behind it. There's moral, there's ethical, there's finance. And when Fiah brings up the fact that they're making money on stolen art, that brings up a lot when it comes to even legality, of like, would the artist then be able to sue these AI models because, and not even AI models, sorry, like the developers for stealing their art and making a profit on it. And they probably will have a case. So again, there's a lot of just things about that I think that would be really beneficial to look at. They summon ghosts. We're playing it. You know what that medium means? It means like platforms and shit. There's value in the practice and training humans put into their art, but it's also perfectly fine that technological advancements make work more efficient. It's like how blacksmiths still exist today, even though metal factories, yeah. 100%. Yep. Again, you can't blame technology for advancing. And I don't disagree. And I still think that even like production and stuff, right? Like the production lines, like how it's like a good example is like sewing or like making blankets or quilts. Because I heard that quilts are intense to make. They're impossible to make. Like they're so hard to make. And so when somebody hand makes it, there's so much value in that versus like when it's made in a shop or something, or made in a production line. And so like clothes, right? Again, another example. And there's a lot of like stores and stuff like that where people hand make stuff. Like for instance, one that I really like is I like seeing like alpaca wool, and a lot of like places will like make those kinds of clothes. And I find that those are so much more valuable to me than say, finding like some cheap one made in Walmart. is like mass-produced paperback books or the low-quality mass-produced swords, while the handcrafted. Yes, 1,000%, 1,000%, 1,000%. How metal is made is the same all around usually, and yeah, I don't disagree. It's just like, I guess if I spent years developing on my art style, then the program can now bang out my art style I developed typing words into a model. I guess that feels sort of bad to me. I feel like I do want to streamline the process, but I also think I would never be proud of using an AI to do it myself. You can set up a whole sewing production factory, but it won't have the same human touch or precise details. Yes, exactly. Or the ingenuity, yeah, or the creativity too, because there's different stitches, right? So if it changes stitches, like the production line wouldn't be able to struggle that. But also like, Fiah, like I don't disagree. Sorry, I can't read. Everyone's got such long texts. I don't disagree that like there is like that that side of it. However, I will also point out that metal is also an example of something that does have different ways to traditionally make it, or to traditionally utilize it, or to traditionally bend it, right? So when using like swords as an example, there are a lot of different methods, and there's like old school methods that like blacksmiths would use that the metal production companies don't use. I'm sort of checking my own headspace. I'm sort of passionate about it, but I'm not opposed to discussing this. Versus English steel versus, yes, exactly. And like there's a lot of different methods and ways to create something that even mass-produced wise wouldn't be able to create. Like I remember watching a video of like a Japanese style and creating like clay pots, and we have clay pots that are mass produced, but you can't do that. You can't do what that guy just did, and it took him literal days, and it was gorgeous. And so you have that, like, again, there is that intricacy that yes, AI, what, like, you might think it would be able to produce, but it can't, because there's that human ingenuity. It's the same as mass production anything, or mass production of this. Like, there are so many different methods for every single type of product that AI is not going to be able to accurately represent. That's why, like, you're always able to see it in some capacity. There's always going to be little signs of the fact that it's AI. Also, yes, you can absolutely have a personal touch with metal. It's not homogenized. Yeah, 1,000%. The swords are made by blacksmiths with entire ancestral line. Yeah, and if you like look at like Japanese like katanas and stuff, there's so much detail in like certain like parts of the sword. And like again, like that's why like when you look at like the cheapsy doodle ones that are like made for like tourists or whatever, like they're still made out of metal, but they look like shit in comparison to like actual fucking katanas from like back in the day. There are some incredibly talented people out there that don't have metal factories stepping on their toes at all. 1,000%. And again, I think like sewing is another good example of like how you have those people who are like hand making quilts or hand making clothes, and they sell really well because those are always going to have an audience. They're always going to have people. Like, you're never going to lose out because X exists. Even though people have been mass producing clothes for years now, for decades, you'll never lose it. You'll never lose it because, again, that intricacy, that beautiful way of creating it, people are going to love it, and they're going to really get into it. This is a lot. Oh my God. Exactly. People get designer custom clothes all the time. I mean, fucking take a look at whatever that stupid shit is, the fucking galas or whatever, the Met galas. I look at that shit and I'm like, what? But like the clothes that they wear, they're designer custom made clothes. That's why all the big celebrities pay for all these insane designer clothes. They could just go to Walmart and buy a dress if they wanted to, but they don't have to, because that's different. When I make the bot for y'all, I'll be using AI art because I can't afford an artist and I can't offer them stock options, cash, and they can't buy food with exposure. So AI art works for me because it's something I can toss and get rid of after the ability to afford actual assets for the project. Yeah. And they're super expensive and lucrative. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're so fucking expensive. Not sure how I've never thought about it that way. I guess I've been scared of working hard just to be made obsolete. The good thing about this, and I think that this is, again, like, when people actually really get down to discussing it, this is where I think that, like, it's so good that you're able to really get into it and realize that your hard work will never be obsolete. Like, as scary as it might be that somebody could take my novel that I've worked fucking 10 plus years on, put it in an AI, and come out with a novel of their own, as scary as it might be to say that that might be a competition, nobody will be able to do the intricacies that I am able to do with my novel. The way that I literally seed and plan every single plot point, as hard as AI might try, it will struggle to get that level of depth. And I think that it's important to know that that hard work shines no matter what field you're in. And so the way that, like, creators are looking at AI, every industry has already experienced this. Your ability to self-reflect on your feelings about the subject already put you miles ahead of your typical brain dead AI. Yeah, literally. The important thing is to approach the topic with logic and reason rather than anxiety and fear, because a lot of people are scared that their passion will be invalidated, so it ends up underwhelming. Yeah. And again, too, I think the biggest thing to point to is that what creators are experiencing right now with AI, every industry has already experienced. Metalwork was one. You know, like clay, anything like fucking shit like that, like vases, stuff like that, that's another. Clothes, that's another. I mean, every industry before this has already experienced this. Creators are just now getting it. And I just think that, again, everyone's initial thing is that this is bad. And if you go back, you know, to like when mass production clothes and stuff were happening, a lot of people were against it for the same thing. Well, now the mom and pop shop isn't going to do well. It's not true, though. Etsy stores are doing really well. People are still having like mom and pop shops. They go to like festivals and stuff and sell their clothes, and every single time they sell a bunch of stuff. Yes, I can't disagree that mass-produced stuff probably is going to do a lot more, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that people value the other stuff less. I hadn't thought of it that way. I'm struggling with my art, so I think I was getting defensive. Honestly, I think it's fair to get defensive, because most people are going to get defensive, but what matters the most is that you're able to come back into that topic. Because again, I'm an artist too. I don't like the fact that people might steal my art and make a story from my art. But at the same time, you have to flip that around and recognize that this, again, has happened in every industry. And again, that you're like, what you've put in does not lose value because X exists. And I think that people are going to struggle looking at it that way, and I understand. But again, technology is going to keep going. Things are going to keep moving forward. It's the same with video editing. There's a lot of AI stuff that has come out where you can just put in your entire video and create a short. Does that mean that people who actively work hard on their shorts are less important? Absolutely not. And there's just so many examples. How terrified artists were when the camera was being invented. So this is my other point. Like, literally, when you go back to that, it's crazy. It was a massive issue because they were like, no, I don't want people to be able to click a button, one-to-one capture the view I'm painting. Yes. But beautiful paintings still exist to this day with gorgeous photography. 1000%. And they normally are still more expensive than photography is. But photography then has become its own art. And people have now become expressive and grown with that. So it's pretty crazy. Technology is, for us as human beings, important. 100%. 100%. What's the loaf? If I send you a picture of a cute loaf on my desk, will that cheer you up? But I'm also not upset, though my teeth are starting to hurt. Oops, long talk. I know, my fucking throat is dry as hell now. We got right into history talk right there. I think that's why, though, me and Fiah like when we, it's okay. I think when me and you have had talks about this, I think it's like, that's why like maybe I wasn't as like frightened or scared of it as you were. My kitty is on my desk loafing. Hell yeah. Send the cute cat. It was a fun chat. It was a fun chat. I didn't need to do fishies. I just chatted about AI. I don't know. I think that, I just think it's important that people can have these critical conversations, because I think, again, people just say AI is bad, but you really need to dissect that. And we really need to get into why is AI bad, and we did. We brought up examples of why AI is bad and how it's being used currently and how it could be better, and propose those solutions, as opposed to just saying AI bad. You would know our terminology if you had a loaf of your own. You do know I have 2 cats, right? I have a big fluffy little black cat named Gigi, and I have a tabby, I think that's what they're called, named Pern. They clearly don't loaf that. My boy Pern destroys my house. No, I'm kidding. He literally like he's like a water obsessed boy. So all he does is just tip over every fucking bowl of water we have every 2 seconds. I love how Fiah is open-minded and introspective enough for talks like this. And knowledgeable enough to provide her own input. And aw, thank you. Does Alex think? Honestly, yeah, like me and Fiah, I find are pretty open-minded, even though like sometimes it's tough to talk about these things. I think it's good to have conversations like these. Because again, I think that this is what, when we say that critical thinking skills are missing in today's society, I think that this is what it is. You want to get Subboy? I know a guy who knows a guy. We just get our cats a water fountain, and yeah, I like to think I'm open perspectives. You are very open to her perspectives, Fiah. Fight. What's going on in our chat now? We just had a whole like topic that Twitter would have flipped out about. Anybody clipped what I just said, and fucking Twitter would be like, take this girl down. They'll probably say that we made our models with AI. Which is not true. My fiance painstakingly made these wings 1 hair strand at a time. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's good to have those conversations. What would be funny is that someone would bring in Brock to the conversation. AI wouldn't know how to handle this conversation. No, it would probably just be like, you bring up good points. These are some good points. This is the summary to your conversation. Would you like me to say more? Just like that would be it. Would you like me to look up popular opinions? Brock, is this true on every post on Twitter? I fucking can't. Oh look, there's one of my loaf boys right now. Pull that shit up, Brock. We gotta tell Grok what all of the boomers tell our generation. You gotta, what is it, like you pull your boot, I can't remember. The wings are cat-tastic. Thank you. Go look up the TikTok chat, Gork versus, oh my god. But yeah, anyways. I just think that, again, when we talk about critical thinking skills, I think that that's what we need. That's an incredible typo. I'm calling it Gork now. I love it. But yeah, anyways, what a fun fucking chat that was. I love calling Pepsi Bepsi, to be honest. I think Fiah does. I don't, because I live in a rock. Quoting Fiah, I live under a rock. Your 2 brain cells will love this. Great. I love it. Oh, is it from Shiloh Lee? Hell yeah. Oh wait, sorry. Am I a VTuber that needs to hate every other VTuber? I like saw that. What was the fucking VTuber I saw? That like, I can't remember her name. But like she was like fucking over her friends to like try to get on top, and I'm just like, fuck that shit. What the hell? Wait, oh, you want me to watch it before, like on stream? You sent a link. There's so many that did that. Really? See, this is how much of under a rock I live. Do you mean say that? Yeah, that's the one I meant. Yeah. God, that's the one I meant. I'm clicking it. Hold on. I promise I'm clicking it. Will it work if I click it from here? Oh, it worked! It worked when I clicked it on OBS. Oh, I clicked it twice. What is this? Wait, I feel like I need to like share it on stream. Show us, show us. I'm working on it. It's like taking a moment. Weird, right? Okay, hold on. I gotta transition out of the game. And I gotta get the happy-go-lucky music out of my fucking ear. How do I quit? Oh, there. Oh, okay. I have quit. The game's music was actually I know, it was really nice. I was just joking. But I need it out of my ear. The background music, I know, it's a bot because we were talking about AI shit. I just needed it out of my ear so I could actually like focus on what you sent me, because I wouldn't be able to focus on both. Okay. What is this face that you sent me? You quit by throwing the cigarettes away and never going back. I've never smoked a day in my life. I never will. But also, that is a very fair statement to when I said, how the fuck do I quit? I knew what you were saying. Okay. Now my question is, I have to get the sound to you guys, so one moment, because I figured this out, because I don't think it will come through. Let's see if this works. Okay, can you see it? This is also good streamer practice. I guess. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you. I'm trying to get here. Okay. Is that Arc browser? No. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you mean Firefox by Arc. It's Fark. It's Farks. It's Firefox. Okay. Let me see. Fark. You hear to hear first, folks. Fark. It's been a long day. I didn't know Firefox went to side tabs. You can do that. I did it where my fiance did it for me. Because he does a lot of side tabs. So you can just get it in. Kia and Far. That's how my brain be sometimes. Okay, when I click it, I'm clicking transition. Can you guys hear it? You hear that? Did you hear it? Yes? Yes? Okay, cool. I did it right. Good. I'm glad I did it right. Okay. Okay, I'm watching it now. I'm going back to the beginning. I just wanted to make sure audio was coming through. Hold on, let me move it so it's my head's out of the way. I'll shrink myself down. And put myself to the right a little. There we go. Thank you. I'm a good streamer sometimes. Okay, let's go. Let's watch it. I'm here.
Hello friend, may I acquire this? I pay you virtually money.
Yes, here. You have it now. You can drink your BS, then freedom from any form of interruption or disturbance.
refreshing.
Ooh,
I feel moistened. But I am disrupted by the absence of ice, you boys. I feel angry.
In some carbon-based life form, just say, ice.
What?
If Ixed, LD, retweet for free item, you may now access the
Oh, my cheeks hurt. What the fuck was that? You may know. Access the Pepsi. Oh my god, what the hell? That the painting of the room y'all stole from Google has Sherlock Holmes and really? Does it? Does it actually? Hold on. Oh yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah. It absolutely does. Oh, fuck, my feet. No. Desi, the other one you fucking sent had me and my ghost rolling. The fucking stupid one. It's like 30 seconds long. I was fucking like peeing my pants laughing for forever. Oh, fuck. Oh, hilarious. I miss it. No. It would have been a while ago. I'm trying to find it. Okay, let me see. Fuck, where was it? Was it in Watch These Vids? There were a lot of stupid ones. I know, I need to be more specific. Hold on. It was like 30 seconds long about somebody being fucking, like, they were like role-playing in a fucking like Discord call. And it had us rolling, just peeing our pants laughing for forever. I told you that my ghost shared it to his friend. We were just laughing so hard. Like, this is the dumbest shit. It fucking had me going on the ground for forever. I was like, this can't be real. It's your fault you came in here, Fiah. I didn't know what you expected. My teeth are left pair up were the ones that were currently pulled. Oh. Oh, fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. My god. So fucking funny. Oh god. Anyway. There's so many funny fucking videos. I resent the one. You guys saw the one where like the person there was like somebody on Discord who like didn't know how to like cook ramen and like fuck. It was so funny. I like sent it to one of my friends. We were peeing our pants laughing for forever. Yeah, I'm sure it's okay. How dare you? I mean, I don't know. It was just a chatting stream, anyways. We were chatting a bunch of shit for like 30 minutes. We were just chatting about like old games for a while, and I got a whole bunch of new recommendations. Little Jackabun. Oh my god, Jackabun! Oh, I love that nickname. Yes, go get your rest. Bye, Fiah. Bye-bye. See you Monday. Well, I'll talk to you before then, but see you Monday. That and Fifi. Oh yeah. Yeah. You get all the cute little nicknames. Yeah, you definitely gave a new one. I like it. I'll wait until you sign off, but yes, I'll rest. Okay, cool. Okay. This is where we talk for another half an hour. I'm joking. I don't think my voice can handle it. I need that streamer voice, but in order to do that, I need to stream more. In order that to happen, I need to be more full-time in streaming, which means we need to make more money. As if we're making money. You rest. Shit! I got Uno reversed? Fuck! Anyways, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the fish game. That's a really fun building game. So if you guys like a lot of building games, I was actually having a lot of fun with that. I think that a lot of people would really enjoy that. No, I care about you. But yeah, anyways, that was a really fun game. I saw now that more people voted for Seeking the Cat later. That's a fun one. I would still love to play it. Me and Fiah, back when nobody was watching, we were playing a lot of like finder games whenever we would finish a game too early. So if that ever happens again, if we finish a game too early in stream, I'll put on Seeking Cat because it looks super fun. It's just like a Where's Waldo, but you know, find the cat kind of thing in all of the levels. And it looks super cute. But yeah, anywhoots. So thanks all for joining. I had to like blank for a moment. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to like talk about, there's no more topics I need to like go on and on about. We started our newest promotion. Again, just keep in mind that we do have two, so this is the second last one, and then after that, we'll be doing a break from promotions and I'll be back on short schedules. Really excited about that. So we got the promotions, and again, thank you all so much for 900 subs. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I can't believe that we're that close to 1,000. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. Once we get more watch hours, we'll finally be on our first step to affiliate. We literally need 110 watch hours. We're so close. I can barely taste it, you know? I'm so excited. But yes, thank you again so much. We love and appreciate you all. Can't wait to keep entertaining you with all the dumb shit. It's gonna be so fun. We have so much in store. And yeah, so Fiah's probably gonna be back on Monday, which means Mass Effect 2, baby. It's time to get your boy Legion. Woo, 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 woo. I'm very excited to get more story missions done. So we're going to be doing Legion, and it's good too because of the way that we've been doing the game. There's not going to be a whole lot of side missions left, so it's going to be mostly like just story, and then we'll be done Mass Effect 2 soon, which means it will be going to Mass Effect 3, in which I will continue to swoon and cry because that one hits me in the feels. If he is not back on Monday, hashtag suing for false advertising. Did you get that in writing? But yeah, anyways, so super stoked to actually get our boy Legion and get further in story mission. Next Wednesday for sure, we'll be doing more Elden Ring. Very excited about that. So glad that it worked so well the first time. We didn't have any issues like we did with you. Fucking Split Fiction. Twitch saves VODs for a month. I know, YouTube saves it always. Slaps the ceiling lamp. Where were you on the night of Friday the 13th? This clip says 28 snafu's. Oh, fuck. Anyways, so Wednesday will be more Elden Ring at 8 p.m. EST. Like I said, we have promotions, so shorts will be waiting for a while, but our normal schedule is Tuesdays and Fridays. And then in the links below, we have our Discord link. It's 18 plus, no questions asked. Feel free to join if you would like to, but if you're under 18, no offense, get the fuck out. Silence, huh? Don't worry, I have my minutes. But yeah, so I can't get through the X. I'm supposed to do the outro of you doing this. Sell your social benefit card now. Oh fuck. No, I need fucking, you did the sunglasses, so I need what I need is I need a dumb one-liner so that I can put my sunglasses back on and you get the yeah, you know, from fucking CSI Las Vegas or whatever the fuck it is with Horatio. Please finish, I'm done, I swear, I promise. Yeah, huh? Miami, thank you. I forgot what one it was, the fucking one. He like puts it on, looks like he's cold as ice, and then just puts his fucking sunglasses on, like, oh my god, get out of here. Once you're back on screen, we'll be teasing you too. We're ruining Twitch for her. Oh, you guys are funny. Anyways, so yeah, Discord link below. Feel free to join. We have our Ko-Fi link. Please only donate if you have the means to do so. So don't listen to Alex, please, and make sure to only donate money if you actually have the means to do so. And then we also have our Twitter link. We post when we're going live, and we'll repost our shorts there. So go ahead and give that a follow. Alex, no. Down. No. I can bet on it. We've been an annoying trio all evening. No, you have not. Absolutely not. Bad, go to your room. Don't tell people to sell their shit to give us money. But yeah, that's it from me. I appreciate you all coming to join me on the chatting stuff. I'm not your dog. You can't. I'm gonna. Like those fucking like novels or whatever. Those like I know that you've been reading a bunch, which is why it was making me laugh. Those fucking novels where it's like the guy's like, I'm an alpha male. As a member of the glorious Kevin Rain, I feel obligated to agree with Alex. Your money, our queen's money. Oh fuck, you guys are hilarious. I love you guys. Anyways, we'll be back on Monday. As always, we appreciate you all. Love you all so much for coming and supporting, especially when I'm on my solo week while Fiah is resting. Appreciate you all very, very much. Few alpha male hate on beta males and all females flexing muscles. I never like read that shit, but sometimes when like I scroll through like Facebook, I'll get like weird ads for like novels like that, and I'm like, what the anyways, okay, that's it for me. I'm glad to be here for your viewers. I mean, missed you. Good, I'm glad you know the real title. I mean, thank you. I am a streamer. Anyways, we appreciate y'all so much. He called you stream Nazi. I know what he called me. Anyways, thank you all so much. We'll see you all next time with Fiah. Don't expose us. Shh, we have secrets. Anyways, see you all next time. Thank you all. And yeah, I'm Kaara. For legal reasons, all of this is jokes. Yes, I feel like that is explicit. We were all joking. Okay, bye everybody. See you all next time. Bye.